level 3 with our dancing donut, or donut dancing, whichever one you want to call it. The donut, I call it a dancing donut, but the action of doing it is donut dancing because I'm a nut, I'm a wacky, 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 wacky nut. So levels 0 and 1 and 2, we were stationary spheres. And now we are moving our spheres through space with our donut as our movement guide. As we're doing this, we're still continuing to pay attention to our breath. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose as much as possible, or alternate with inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. But as much as possible that you can remember, inhale through your nose, because our noses are filters. And the more slowly we filter that air, the better our noses can do their filtration jobs. And the calmer our nervous systems remain. But with level 3, this is our cardio level, because we're picking our feet up. We're adding more force to our body. We're adding more variation to our movements. So we really want to be conscientious as to where our feet are landing. So that way that force is being carried through into our joints in a way that best supports longevity in that joint. We can alternate between level 2 and level 1 and level 0 as we do progressively through these levels, mixing in all the different arm motions that we have, so we have some variation, and mixing up our foot motions. If we really want to add some force to our bodies so we can add some healthy stress to our bones and joints, we can add in some jumping and jump around with our donuts. However you do it, it's up to you. Just recognize if you feel any discomfort, change. Do it a different way. Maybe don't jump around so high. Maybe build up to it. Maybe work up to it. Everybody's different. The more stress that we give our bodies, gently, the more our bodies adapt to stress. Especially if we're choosing it. The more that we practice choosing our stress, the easier it becomes to adapt to stress, even when we don't choose it. It's pretty neat. And that's what this is here. This is eustress training, and it's silly, silly eustress training. Because I am tossing this donut around. But in the process of doing that, I'm getting cardiovascular exercise. I'm getting a sense of where my body is in space. I'm stretching. I'm mobilizing everything in a way that I wouldn't normally do in my day. And I feel really maximizing the time that I'm dedicating towards mobilization, in my opinion. It works for me, which is why I'm sharing it with you. So really, when we're in level 3 in implement training, not only are we juggling our 3 spheres of consciousness, as in our being guided with our implement, being aware of our centers, being aware of our greater environments, and our breath. There's just many spheres that we're juggling. The more spheres that we juggle, the more likely we are to drop a ball, and that's okay. Because this is a safe practice, so we get to practice picking it back up again. That's the practice of recognizing when we've gone into autopilot, observing and acknowledging that our autopilot has kept us alive and well and safe so long, and that's great, thank you autopilot. And then we take over as navigator as soon as possible and adjust and adapt to our changing environments. Sometimes we're the ones that create those changes, like I am now, by choosing to work on an uneven platform on a hot sunny day with sweat in my eyes, which is causing me to close my eyes more often than not, but that's okay because I've been practicing this long enough that I can practice it with my eyes closed and feel like I am secure in my practice and confident that I'm okay and that I can recover. And that's important. The more that we recognize that we're okay, that we can recover, the less tension there is in our bodies, and the more we can get back to whatever we're doing without having to recover from that tension. And there we are. That's level 3. I will see y'all next week. Thank you so much. We'll finish up with the feet and move on to new implements and our core. All right, thank you.